This is a great question. Why does Australian English sound more similar to British English than American English does? So I think the reason why Australian English and British English sound similar is because they share non-rhoticity. That is post-vocalic R dropping. Let me explain. Consider a word like car. In standard American English, which is the one I'm speaking, I would pronounce that last R, car. In standard British English and Australian English, they would not pronounce that. They would say ka. We have to keep in mind that the British started dropping their R's around this time period, at least the vast majority of southern England. And North America was colonized before that, during the 1600s. So when the British got there, they would still pronounce all their R's. And this is why standard American English to this day is rhotic. Now, of course, there are some exceptions in the US, like the New York accent, the Boston accent, but I'm talking about standard American English. That is rhotic. Now, back to Australia. Australia was colonized after that time period. The first fleet arrived there in 1788, when the British had already stopped pronouncing their post-vocalic R's. And that's why, to this day, Australian English is non-rhotic. So that was a very simplistic reason why Australian English sounds the way it sounds. Of course, we have to consider plenty of other influences, political, ethnic, and so on, which I'm not going to get into because I am by no means an expert on Australian English, Australian history. That is not my area of expertise. I studied North American history at university, so that's what I can talk about a little bit more in depth. But I hope this video answered your question anyway.